Hello everyone, and welcome to Console Craft Season 4. This is Episode 4. We're starting things off in the base. So we got a message from the main man asking if somebody or somebodies would do a firework display for New Year's Eve. I jumped on the opportunity very quickly. The first thing I did was look in here to see if I had any dispensers left over, which I did when building the Netherwart farm. The next thing I needed to figure out was fireworks. I've never really played around with them in Minecraft, so I took to YouTube and a few different tutorials and figured out everything that I needed to figure out. So I came up with wanting to make 64 of every color of firework. So traditionally when we make fireworks, they're for flight. They have no firework star in them, so they don't have any effect when launched. So I wanted to make 64 of every color of firework star. Now I also found out that you can add things to the fireworks, not just color. So the other things that you can add are different shapes, and there are 4 shapes that you can add and only one of each type, using a fire charge, a feather, a gold nugget, or any skeleton skull. The other thing that you can add to them are effects using glowstone, dust, or diamond, and you can add both effects or one or whatever. So firework stars, basic ones, are very easy to create. You only need a piece of dye and a piece of gunpowder. I'm actually going to use red. Let's just build one. We're going to build one firework star. So there is our basic firework star. It's just a small ball and red. So if we add any of these 4 items, which you can only add one, we can change the shape. This changed to a large ball. Let's move this up. The feather will change it to a burst. The gold nugget will change it to a star. And obviously the skull will change it to a creeper shape. So for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and use the feather. Obviously, skulls are a pain to get, but we did make as many as we could. Now, you can add a second dye to this, making it red-orange. You could add as many dyes as you want. So if we add our effects, this adds twinkle. And we can also add the diamond, which would add the trail effect. So there is a firework star. Now, you can add more dyes to this. It'll just change the color of the firework. We're just going to stick with 2. I did not make any multicolor firework stars. I went with just one color. Tried to make it easy on myself, because you can get carried away with this quickly. So there is a firework rocket with a flight duration of 1. If we add another piece of glowstone, obviously it changes it to duration 2. And a third piece of glowstone will be a flight duration 3. And that's just how high the rocket shoots up. So for these, we'll just make flight duration 1, and it makes 3 of each type. And it's nighttime, perfect. So now we can see that thing. It does the burst with the 2 different colors, and it's cool. I went with singletary colors, but I used all 16 colors. I made 64 firework stars of each color, and then I tried to make 16 of the each different shapes. The large ball, the burst, the star, and the creeper. Then I tried to mix in the twinkle and trail effect to the different rockets. So we ended up coming out with, I think it's 16 dispensers used. Oh yeah. I don't know if I showed this, but I added some banners to the entrance. Anyway, we used to have the sign. So there's 16 dispensers with 8 stacks of 24 rockets in them. Now, I recorded an entire episode. It did not record. I don't know what was going on with the DVR. It's still nighttime, which is good. I want to show off a little bit of the fireworks before it's daylight. So each one of these dark gray carpets have a dispenser underneath it, just so I know where they are. I have shot this thing off a little bit, but as you can see, we have different flight durations. We have different colors. Once I made the 16 of each firework star, I then took half of those and made them flight duration 1, and half of those and made them flight duration 2, so we could have a nice display here. I'm hoping that's enough. It's more than enough as far as the rockets I made, but I hope it's going to be a cool show. So, what did I do? There we go. We need to put that in our inventory just for now. So, put all the dispensers in, and then what I needed to do was hook this entire area up to some sort of clock and redstone. So down here, I dug out the entire area underneath, and we ran just some basic redstone lines. You can see it's a very simple line with a redstone repeater, and there's a dispenser above that block. So everywhere you see a stone brick, there is a dispenser. Now over here is where I put my input, and this dirt here, there's gravel above all the dirt, and behind here is a sticky piston with an observer. So once we power that sticky piston, it'll push the observer forward, and that'll create a clock which will fire this redstone line, launching off all of the fireworks. And like I said, I did a whole video on this. The DVR was acting up. I think I've got it fixed. Had to do a hard cycle off, let the Xbox rest. So this red nether brick indicates our input. When the firework display goes off, in my opinion, there should be a lever here. That's why I didn't leave the pressure plate. So we could just snag this one and do it. It's no big deal. Obviously, if I left the pressure plate here, people could walk on it and it'll shoot the fireworks, and then we won't have any for New Year's Eve. There's a creeper in there. Let's kill that guy. I don't want him in here messing up my video. So I probably won't be on New Year's Eve. I wanted to show off the firework display that I had made. This is going to be a shorter video and the last video of the year for me. But it is also my 100th episode, so it's perfect. So in celebration of all of that, let's light off a few fireworks just to show it off. And hopefully I can get this just right. It's hard to do this backwards. Zoom! Boom, 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 boom. So happy 100th episode to me. Happy New Year to everybody else. I hope your holidays were great. And I hope the new year brings everybody joy and happiness that they're all seeking. That's going to do it for me in today's episode and for the year. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the routine. And I will see you in the next year.